Welcome back to Pop Off the Clock, everyone. I'm Brenda.
And I'm Gisele. Thanks for joining us once again on this spooky week of Halloween.
Yes, you are watching us the day after Halloween, but it's still the same weekend. It was, a debate. Is last weekend Halloween when you celebrate? This weekend, I think everyone's just celebrating
the big
each
debate.
weekend.
We're also going to be talking about celebrity costumes, so that still fits the theme.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of celebrity. Well, this is Thursday, so there's still costumes being posted, but it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people went to,
crazy.
the weekend before Halloween, I say is Halloween
weekend.
Because after Halloween, it's November. It's no longer Halloween.
It's different. But yeah, so we're going to talk about that as well as a pregnancy announcement from a former Victoria's Secret model and former WAG herself. and just the reaction to that.
Yeah, and also celebrity couple. They haven't announced it, but sources close saying that they are done so after 3 years in a relationship,
An
1 year engagement, and
I was surprised by this one.
surprised by it. At first, I was, questioning the relationship, but then after 3 years, I figured they would be strong, but apparently not.
Apparently not. And then the People's Sexiest Man list has been slowly coming out. We're going to tell you what we think about who they picked
So far.
and whether we think that they are the sexiest men alive
In that
in those categories.
but
specifically.
Specifically.
But before we get to that, Gisele, how was your weekend?
It was good. I'm trying to remember what I did. I went to a friend's party. So it was really chill Saturday night, back in the good old days. It was probably be the weekend to go out for Halloween. But aside from that, it was a very calm, very chill. Caught up on Agatha Harkness. Agatha All Along. That's who I dressed up for the Halloween party that weekend. Very, very simple. Purple slacks, white button up, and then her little pendant.
Yeah, cute.
I wasn't trying to go all out. Yeah.
Clearly, I didn't really do too much. This is just literally a hat I got on Amazon.
How was your weekend?
It was good. I, hung out with friends. I was going to go out, but then ended up having a chill night at my friend's new house, and it's a really nice house, so congrats to her. But I didn't really do anything aside from that. I live a pretty simple life.
Simple girl, simple life.
Simple girl. But there's people that have more interesting lives than at least my life. And that's the lives of celebrities. Because they actually do stuff, and I don't do anything.
Speaking of the simple life, Paris and Nicole, let's get straight into our
Let's
headlines.
get into
we
our
have Paris
headlines.
and Nicole official trailer for the Encore is coming. Well, it's a 3-part special that is set to premiere December 12th with all episodes available to stream. We love that. This is a little plot summary that they have. 2 decades after exploding onto the scene with their pop culture defining reality show, BFFs Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie return to the small screen in an all-new format. This reality pioneers are coming back the only way they know how, full of fun, chaos, and epic one-liners. In this new special, Paris and Nicole bring fans up to speed on their lives and friendship in a way that only true legends can. Get ready to fall back in love with this fearsome twosome as they put on an unforgettable performance. Sana sa, sana sa.
Sana sa. Yeah, I miss seeing them together. It's going to be good. I'm excited to see the new show.
I'm a little again, I don't think it's going to be exactly the same. And I hope people don't think it's the same because the magic that was around The Simple Life was the fact that they were not very known and they haven't really lived life. They didn't know what Walmart was, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they know what Walmart is. They're mothers now. They're probably a little bit older and more mature. So I don't expect it to be equally the same, but will it have that magic again?
I think that they're going to find their own unique way of bringing the comedy style, but probably as mothers and probably kind of...
Well, Nicole had that show on VH1.
Yeah, I loved that show.
And it was really funny.
Yeah, so I think with Paris, it should be good too.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'll definitely be watching that show. Another big headline that's kind of I don't know if you know who this is, but now you probably do. Broadway star Sutton Foster is calling curtains on her marriage with screenwriter Ted Griffin. The Tony Award-winning actor currently starring in Once Upon a Mattress filed for uncontested divorce from her husband. At first glance, you're like, oh, another person getting a divorce.
But wait, there's
rumor
more.
has it's because She has a budding romance with Hugh Jackman, who announced his divorce last year or maybe the beginning of this year. I don't really recall.
It was probably the beginning of this year.
Yeah, right?
End of last year.
So sources are claiming that the two have been seeing each other for a while, and any spare time they have, they're meeting up.
That makes sense. They were in The Music Man. Is that what that play is called? Or that musical's called? Yeah, they were in that together, and I guess they couldn't stop thinking about each other.
I know. It's so interesting.
But, I mean, I thought that he was going to be with somebody else that wasn't a woman.
Oh, really?
So there's a chance.
There's always been that rumor, but I don't think, at this day and age, I think he would have been out and about. However, I do applaud him for dating someone age appropriate.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because Brenda would have.
No, I think it makes sense, but it's, you know, I don't know.
Still a new relationship.
It's still new. We're still going to be learning more about it.
Yeah, because they haven't technically been spotted together.
No, it's just a lot of the pictures that are out there of them when they were promoting.
Yeah, and like gushing about each other.
Yeah.
But like, why wouldn't you gush about your co-star? You know,
exactly.
Then this year's Pop Girl takeover isn't easing up as we head into 2025. The Barcelona Music Festival Primavera Sound will return next June with headlining performances from the leading ladies of the summer: Charlie XCX, Chappell Roan, and Sabrina Carpenter.
I'm booking my ticket now because I would love to see all three of them. What a good set list, but you know how I feel about festivals now.
Oh, that is true. We're not going to be seeing Brenda there.
Unless it's like in the streets of Spain. If you just walk cobblestones, I mean, that's better than dirt fields. So
is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's
I have no idea.
I think that's a good. And again, it's in June of next year. This is giving like, will Chappell Roan still be?
Oh.
Not relevant. I think she'll be relevant. I'm saying
I think she's going to come out with new music by that point. Because I know Dan Nigro, her producer, was saying that the new Chappell music that they're working on is going to be different, but same Chappell, you know?
I didn't know they were already working on music.
Yeah.
Wow.
This was an old album that she became popular from.
Yeah, it had already been there.
Yeah, so.
Now, let's switch over to movie news. Ends With Us. It ends with us star Brandon Sklener's next movie is another book talk favorite, The Housemaid. We came out with that The Housemaid was being adapted into a movie starring Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. And now Brandon is going to be part of it, which I believe he would be the bartender. Which,
Girl,
if you know
I don't remember the book at all. I still struggle to I remember the plot line, but I still I don't remember characters. I'm like, who is Amanda Seyfried gonna play?
Nina.
Yeah, I see.
And the only reason I know that name is because I read it, but I figured it'd be the rich girlfriend of not the hotel owner. He's not the rich people that go to the hotel, and he's like dating a younger girl. That's her.
Yeah, I do. That book is just drawing a blank to me because I read a similar book prior to our book club. I had read a very similar book, so I couldn't confuse the two. But it's nice to see that he wasn't just a one-hit wonder. You know how some just actors are just in that one movie?
Yeah.
Like he came out in Ends With Us, but
yes.
now he's going
to... I'm glad. And I think he's going the right way. Still serious, still like attention-grabbing headlines. Not necessarily the main character, right? But I think, because I hadn't seen him in anything before.
Absolutely not.
This Is Us. It ends with us. So I'm happy to. That is a movie that we want to see because we read the book.
Yes, and if you want to read the book, read it, and then we have an episode giving our review from when we remember.
I remember.
She remembers everything vividly.
I don't. I just remember I didn't like the book.
Oh yeah, we were very much not a fan.
I didn't like the book at all. I think it was there was a twist, but I felt like I knew everything that was coming.
It was very predictable.
Yeah, because unless people can't pick up, she's obviously has some, social thing that, I don't know, I just thought it was very, yeah, of course, and of course she's going to end up with this, and of course that's going to happen.
They're going to blame it on her, and all these things.
Continuing with the movie, Tom Holland is teasing Spider-Man 4 after the actor revealed the Sony and Marvel film was happening. The actor, known for spilling the tea when he's not supposed to, kept details of the upcoming film very light, but teased enough to excite fans. Now, we were talking about if Zendaya was going to return, and we're like, why wouldn't she? It's like you get paid these millions of bucks for this Marvel movie, and you get to be with your boyfriend.
And then you get to do press with them, and it's like she already knows all the cast members. And
unless it's like she's not relevant to the story.
Oh, I think if she's not necessary, she probably wouldn't force herself to be in it.
Yeah.
But like if they're like, do you want a cameo? She'd be like, yeah, why not?
I think she could be relevant because if you do recall, I mean, if you haven't watched the movie. She's MJ, and she no longer knows who Spider-Man is, right? Her memory was wiped with the other humans.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, the only person that would still know who he is, allegedly, would be Wanda. Is Wanda dead?
I don't know. I think you would probably know that more because of Agatha, right?
Yeah.
Or is that just kind of its own
I haven't seen Agatha the last 2 episodes. I don't know if Wanda's... It's in the in the show currently, Agatha believes Wanda is dead.
Oh, okay.
It is believed that. But is that true? I don't know. But I don't...
Well, maybe this movie will fill in the blanks.
Yeah, I think so. Because it should be the same time.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
No.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
It's only been, yeah.
I know.
I'm not going to tell you what time it is. You're going to judge me.
Sticking with movie actors, when James Franco became one of the subjects of the Me Too movement, his longtime friend Seth Rogen cut ties with him, and not just in public. In a new interview, Franco was asked if they're still in touch. He said, quote, "No, I haven't talked to Seth. I love Seth. We had 20 great years together, but I guess it's over, and not for lack of trying. I've told him how much he's meant to me."
Good job, Seth Rogen. The smartest thing you could have done.
That is so interesting because a lot of people do like publicly, like, hey, let's not see each other, but they still have some sort of
at
least some sort of communication, like, hey, I hope you're good. But he like completely cut him off.
Just like later.
Which just makes me think it's like you kind of probably knew how bad of a person he was and maybe
justified his actions.
Either justified his actions, but only knew the surface level of his actions. And then when all those accusations came forward, it's like, wow, it adds up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's probably definitely your explanation.
Like,
is,
right, it adds
exactly
up. And again, he kind of went into the interview saying that he, it was painful going through what he went through. He's like, but it's what he needed for the way how he was living life. Again, he wasn't accused of, I don't want to downplay the accusations. He was accused of using more like his power to like flirt and persuade girls. Again, the Me Too movement was like this big spectrum of like, can't say douchey, like douchey people up to like Harvey Weinstein, right? Which these people, he would like literally like people accused him of rape. Where James Franco was just like, you were just kind of a douchey boy who flirted with young girls and flaunted that you were a movie star and that you were an acting teacher. And again, it doesn't mean what he did was bad. I mean, right. It was just a big spectrum. So I think that's why he says that in the interview where it's like, maybe it's the wake-up call that I needed for how I was living my life. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, dude. I can't believe someone actually interviewed him, though.
Yeah, I mean, whoever asked that question, good job. That's good journalism.
Job. Right there. Right there. Now let's move over to Olivia Rodrigo news because as we've been mentioning, her Guts World Tour film has already premiered in Netflix. But before it was released earlier in the week, she had a movie premiere in Los Angeles. The 21-year-old pop star walked the red carpet in support of her forthcoming movie, which was filmed over 2 shows at LA's Intuit Dome in August. And have you watched it?
I watched half of it. It was good. It was good. It's definitely nice to scream at the lyrics in your home. I was spilling my guts all over the living room floor, but it was good. It's nice to, I had never seen her in concert, so I think me not going is fine because I got to see it on TV. So I don't know if I would have been the right crowd for that because it's like young people.
We kind of talked about it was really young. It seemed a little younger than Sabrina's.
Yes. Yes.
More like
but I love all her music. She's very great live performer. She has the right energy for it, and it's just so nice to see how like this little girl who in 2020 had her song go viral, and now she is where she is, and it's awesome to see. Good for Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes. Speaking of other premieres, Wizards of Waverly Place.
But also at that premiere, at her premiere, the whole chapel thing.
Oh my God! Like
the whole chapel. Chapel was a part of the premiere because she was an opener for Olivia, and she basically recognized a photographer's face and called them out for being rude to her at an experience. I think she's at the Emmys or something. Or the Grammys. There you go. Or it was something.
MTV Movie Awards.
Oh, I was like, that's so specific.
Oh, not Movie Awards. VMAs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Called her out, and I'm like, wow, okay, do it. Do you.
I thought it was so rude of her to make that a scene in a red carpet event that you knew that was probably going to take the headlines from Olivia. I thought it was just like, get over it. Like, people are rude all the time.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to say sorry for whatever he did. And
I'm like, I want to see what he said.
It was the one where it went viral, and she went up to him. He said something, and she's like, "You don't like blank talk to me that way." Or,
so it was that same person. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought it was like a different situation.
No, it was that one. I just thought it was dumb. Like, oh, you don't like attention becomes the headline from someone else's premiere.
That was my hair. But, okay, I just wanted to add that.
Oh, yeah, but another premiere that happened is the spinoff of Wizards of Waverly Place. Well, Selena Gomez's career took off as she took on the iconic role of Alex Russo in the beloved Disney Channel series Wizards of Waverly Place, and now she's paying it back with her TV brother, David Henry. For years, the two friends would have wine nights and discuss what their characters would be up to as they were grown-ups. Quote, "We kept talking about it," Gomez tells Variety at the Wizards Beyond Waverly Place premiere in Los Angeles. We got lots of photos, the new faces of like the Disney Channel class, school of new people, like the kids that are coming. Yeah, the new people, like the Disney Channel new class, like the stars of the show.
Like different shows?
No, like
that
show. Yeah,
okay, yeah.
It's like the first show they've come out for a while, I believe, and
with a new class of like
the new Miley, the new Demi.
Okay.
It's like the new group.
But it's hard to dub people that if you haven't seen them perform it. Because the reason why Demi and Miley and Selena became so popular is because people love their acting and their show.
But I also believe that Disney Channel doesn't just put anyone
on
there.
No, absolutely
so this
not.
little girl,
like for example, like Chandler, who's on Dancing with the Stars. I don't know her. She's from Disney, and like from that thing, like I don't know. You never know who's actually gonna hit.
Yeah.
The same.
But I think she's hitting. I just think we're no longer in that age group that we would.
Oh yeah, I would not know. I would not know.
Because I'm pretty sure someone in their 30s probably didn't know Miley Cyrus. How I knew Miley Cyrus in the early 2000s. She would go to Cheesecake Factory every Sunday after church.
Would she?
Yeah.
Miley?
Yeah, with her parents. Cheesecake Factory off of Sunset Boulevard.
Would you go?
No, like I would watch paparazzi videos of it, like on Just Jared, and there was another one, and then she would do the Mandy and Miley show.
Yeah, I remember the Mandy. Miley
I'm pretty
show.
sure if you told a 30-year-old at that time,
true.
do you know what the Miley and Mandy show is? He'd probably be like,
see, I just feel like because we talk about pop culture so much, I forget really we're not like in the like.
Yeah, so they were all there. David Henry was super cute with all his kids. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a point where they put his kids and Selena puts her little sister in there. Selena Gomez does make a guest starring role in the first pilot episode. She is an executive producer along with David Henry. The dad is back. Harper is not back, which is interesting. The little brother is not back, but they say in the pilot episode they refer to him as someone who took over the family business, the sandwich shop, and made a franchise, and he's a billionaire now.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cute.
But I don't think the mom is in it, and I don't think.
But she was they were at the premiere, right?
I don't know.
I saw a picture of her at something.
I'm glad because that'd be kind of like.
But doesn't Harper have a podcast with the dad?
Yeah,
and she wasn't there.
No, she's not in it.
But like she wasn't even at the premiere.
I don't think so. I don't think it was
strange.
good terms. We'll figure out. Oh, maybe she was there. I didn't see pictures, but she was definitely.
A hat. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
I don't know that song, but I have a hat.
Well, speaking of our Disney Channel years, Joe Jonas's ex-wife, just kidding, Sophie Turner, is clearing
The Queen of the North.
the
Have
Queen of
some
the North
respect.
is clearly putting her divorce in the rear view, posting pics of her new boo just 1 month after putting the finishing touches of her split with Joe Jonas. The actress shared a sweet tribute to Peregrine Pearson on his 30th birthday on Sunday, showing that the pair of them cuddled up with a gorgeous sunset lighting up in the scene. She also did a recent interview with Harper's Bazaar about her divorce. She referred to her relationship with Joe Jonas as a beautiful time in her life and couldn't go much into their divorce because there was still some legal litigation happening to it, but she just described it as a sad time. And
I love
you
Sophie
all know,
Turner.
Yeah.
I'll always be on her.
Yeah, I
side, her
think
team.
she's just so classy and elegant.
Oh yeah, and I think that her new beau is
Perfect.
yeah. They're finally somebody is taller than her.
Yeah, I think it's a good pairing. Like,
No,
she's
I think
an
they
aristocrat.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
He has
like
the money.
what is an aristocrat? I think of Aristocats.
Right, the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
But it's just like, I'm sure back in the day his family was like
Yeah, it's probably like
something.
elite thing. So happy news for our favorite vampire, Nina Dobrev, and her boyfriend, Shaun White, are engaged after more than 4 years of dating, finally. R.I.P. boyfriend, hello fiance, she captioned the romantic photo of herself in white in front of a floral. He's 48 years old?
Shaun White's 48 years old?
It says she's 35 and he's 48.
Wow, I did not know that.
Wow.
He looks like
He looks great.
35 too.
Yeah. Wow.
That makes a lot of sense actually, because I feel like Shaun White has always been out there for a long time, and I'm like, how old? I thought he became famous at a young age, like a very young age.
Yeah. The Vampire's Diary alum wore a teardrop-shaped diamond engagement ring.
I mean, if they weren't gonna get engaged, I thought that they would probably break up, but I'm glad that they're engaged.
Yeah, I'm glad about that. The Eras Tour in New Orleans this weekend, prior weekend, had a little bit of a surprise. Taylor Swift gave her pal Sabrina Carpenter a special shout out after the Espresso songstress surprise performance at Saturday night's Eras Tour in New Orleans. The 14-time Grammy winner took to Instagram this week to commemorate her 3 magical nights at the Caesars Superdome with a photo of herself performing alongside Carpenter. Quote, part of the caption said, "One of the things I'll always remember from this weekend was getting to surprise the crowd with a performance by the pop princess of our dreams," at Sabrina Carpenter. Cute.
It was cute. I mean, how cool is it to have Taylor Swift playing your song?
Okay, I do recall like early on when Sabrina, I'm trying to think who opened up I think it was Gracie. It's just such a difference when you look at old pictures of Sabrina in the Eras Tour as the opener.
Oh, yeah.
And then her walking out. It was just like the confidence, the spray tan, the highlights, the extensions. It just gives star now.
I think it's
not
like,
that it didn't before, but it was very much oomph.
Yeah.
Like same level.
Oh, absolutely. I think her album release and the response it's gotten has really catapulted her and probably has improved her confidence, because it's like, yeah, people like my music. This is more me. Mm-hmm. This is who I am. I'm coming into my own. And, the whole crowd was even singing along with the song.
Oh, yeah.
Like that feels special. Gracie's great, guys. We've loved Gracie forever. She's always special.
Is she? I'm kidding. It's the abs.
Just because she got famous doesn't mean that we never thought of her. Just throwing that out there.
I can't. Yeah, I don't care about Gracie.
I love her. I love her.
2 other queens that met up this weekend. So Adele and Celine Dion shared a tearful exchange at the British Singer show. Dion was one of the many people in attendance at the Hello Singers' recent concert in Las Vegas. In a video that has gone viral on social media, Adele is seen bursting into tears after spotting the Canadian musician in the crowd. I just want to say that Adele has great eyesight. Because she
spots things pretty. She has eyes of a hawk, which I feel like I have too. That's the Taurus in us. Her and I are both May 5th people, so our eyesight.
It's her birthday.
Her birthday's May 5th.
Oh,
we're born the same day, so we're twins.
You're basically
she can
Adele.
sing, I could sing. She has great eyesight. I have great eyesight. So we're a match made in heaven. But I thought her whole thing was already over.
I think it ends this year. I thought so too.
That's why when I saw like a video of her there, I'm like, I thought this was over. Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it ends this year.
I still have time to see her then.
Yeah.
Before she calls it quits for a while.
So sticking with music and things that happen at concerts, Shawn Mendes said that he is, quote, figuring it out, his sexuality during a concert in Denver, according to video footage shared by fans on social media. The singer said that he had been unable to discover certain parts of himself because he began working at such a young age. I think it's kind of silly because I think sexuality is such a beautifully complex thing and it's so hard to just put into boxes, he said during his show, which took place at Red Rocks Amphitheater, and it always felt like such an intrusion on something very personal to me.
I mean, that's something we've been talking about for a long time.
And it's interesting because I think he has talked about it, but it was more like people assume things, and that bothers me.
Yeah, but now he's more open about it.
Yeah.
Just be you.
Yeah.
We will accept you no matter what.
Yeah.
Shawn Mendes. But crazy to have all these songs written about you.
Yeah. Okay, moving forward. Disease by Lady Gaga is out.
You're such a disease.
Lady Gaga's new single, Disease, has been released. Also, the video. The video, you see Gaga wrestling multiple versions of herself. We also see the single's cover an image of her in a long, dark wig laying on the hood of a car come to life as it revealed another leather-clad Gaga is behind the wheel. I really like the song. It reminds me a lot of a mashup of Chromatica and art pop.
Wow, yo, Celine. I love the Lady Gaga.
I do. I always forget how much I love Lady Gaga until I hear her.
I love Lady Gaga. Have I always been super intensely in love with Lady Gaga? No, but I do. I mean, I think her music is her music. She has a unique sound, and she keeps to that unique sound.
I think if I were to go to a Lady Gaga concert, and I think I would know majority of the songs. Oh,
my friend Freddie, obsessed with Lady Gaga. You all should go together. Yeah. You all would have a great time.
I feel like she's not even, I don't really...
But, I think I would love to see Lady Gaga in concert. That's art, that's performing artistry. Amazing. Fabulous. What does she say?
Oh, another club. Another club.
You all know what we're talking about.
Addison Rae has come out with her second single, Aquamarine. Not a lot. I couldn't find a lot of it. It's very underground kind. It's a really good song.
That music video is giving me Eyes Wide Shut vibes, which was kind of scary. But I love the song. It's very I want to bump that in a club.
Yeah.
Your world is my oyster. And then the even the dancing, whatever she was doing, I was into it.
So
I loved it.
I'm into Diet Pepsi. I'm into Aquamarine. So I'm liking the way her sound is going toward. Which
Keep
I wonder
it up,
if she
Addison
has
Rae.
Charlie XCX's influence.
I'm sure she got connected to the correct people.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even. So I was on TikTok and it was kind of talking about Addison Rae and her music, growth. That first song that she came out with a while ago that wasn't received well.
Where it's
Obsessed. There you go. That was produced by somebody that's worked with Britney Spears. So I don't know if she's just getting further into meeting certain people that can help her
I feel like she was trying to do what Tate McRae is doing. I think that's what her vision was, but it just didn't hit with that song. Yeah. I think what she's doing now is very unique.
Yes. You have to be, she's going to the Tumblr 2000s era type vibes.
Yeah. Well, let's stick with something that we're both highly anticipating, which is Wicked. We told you last week about the private screening the Kardashians had with the two stars, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Well, there was another screening. It was a very special Wicked screening for the Broadway community. 14 former Alphabas and Glindas gathered to welcome Cynthia and Ariana into the club, and it was so cute.
It was, but I noticed that the biggest person wasn't there, Idina Menzel.
Oh yeah, she sent in a video.
Oh, okay. I'm like, Idina, where are you,
She
girl?
sent like I don't know where she's at, but I saw a video where they all say like thank you, and
Kristen Chenoweth?
Yeah, Kristen Chenoweth like basically is like, Ariana this, you know, like.
Oh yeah, I honestly
they're all
was brought to
crying,
tears
and then
because
they're like, we're gonna watch it, but you know, we have a special message, and it was from Idina Menzel.
I'm so excited to watch this.
Yeah, that is something.
I'm loving the press. The press tour is starting to bump up. I've even seen, guys, Ethan Slater. He is even doing. He's on GQ. They did an interview with him on GQ. Like he's on the cover.
No, he's not.
He's on the cover of like a GQ thing. I was like, wait a second. Everyone on TikTok was like, you can't force me. Hold on.
Okay, I get it, being interviewed, maybe having a spread in the magazine, but as the cover.
Oh wait, no, was he the cover? I don't know.
Brenda.
Right, that's a cover, isn't it?
It might be the digital one, but yeah, that looks like a. Oh wait, it says GQ hype.
Okay, so it's an off thing.
Yeah,
it's
an off thing. It's an off thing.
Sorry, Ethan. But yeah, he did like a quick fire question thing, and I mean, I was trying to find it, but I think you need to be around him maybe to understand it. Him and Ariana.
Oh.
I want to see them.
Yes. Okay, I know what you mean.
I want to see them on the red carpet and be like, yes, I don't think
they're gonna walk the red carpet together.
No, I don't think they're gonna walk it together. But like
the
group photos,
yeah.
like they have to be in the same line.
He's not that big of a character.
If Harry Styles, Florence Pugh, and what's her name again? Olivia Wilde can be in a photo, I think they can do it too.
That's crazy. But yeah, good for them. Want to see Wicked as soon as possible.
Yes.
Well, Timothy Chalamet crashes in a lookalike contest in New York and loses. So apparently there was a Timothy Chalamet lookalike contest in New York and Washington
Square Park.
Yeah. And out of nowhere, Mr. Timothy Chalamet himself stops by, and of course, everyone goes crazy. Videos
what a
go
legend.
viral. And I'm going to tell you that he himself didn't even look like Timothy Chalamet.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Everyone else was like, wait, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, he is taller than I thought.
Yeah.
Right?
But like, how cool are you that you're like, haha, I'm just going to go crash it. Like, why not? Like, that's cool. I would love that. Imagine like a lot of people look like me. I feel like a lot of people look like me. I'm told like I look like somebody.
What? Who looks like you? Oh.
Sometimes I'm told like, I remember in high school, somebody was like, can I take a picture with you because you look like my cousin?
Oh, I thought, what?
Yeah, I've been told I look like people out there.
In the world?
I've been sent a picture of somebody that looks like me.
Really?
So I'm like, I want to do a lookalike contest.
You should. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to post this. If you think or you know someone that looks like Brenda Camacho, send in a picture. She is looking for her doppelganger. Yeah.
I know that they're out there. I've seen a couple.
You get pictures.
Oh, actually, no. I've seen just one person.
But you get that often.
I get told that I look like. Well, now it's different because if they say you look like somebody, I'm like, yes, I'm that person. But like back when I wasn't on TV, people would be like, you look like somebody, and they'd be like, you look like a cousin of mine, or you look like this person, and I'm like, yeah, I get told I look like a lot of people.
So if you know someone, or you yourself look like Brenda Camacho, send us a video. Does she have a familiar face?
Look at it.
Look at it.
I took my hat off so you could look at it a little bit closer.
Now we know. Okay,
I would love, okay, we're going to be meeting at North Central Park. I'm just kidding.
I will be showing up. But yeah, so Timothy Chalamet ends up at his own lookalike contest. In our last quick headline, we have Keke Palmer breaks her silence on, quote, unhealthy relationship with ex Darius Jackson. Last year, a few months after the Nope star welcomed son Leo with then boyfriend Darius Jackson, their seemingly happy relationship imploded after Jackson's social media post criticizing a dress she wore to an Usher concert kicked off a viral firestorm. Then came allegations of domestic violence and a custody battle. In all, quote, it was the hardest thing I have ever had to go through, she writes in her new book. Now, after settling this dispute and reaching a good place with the ex, she finally is ready to reflect. So this is a blurb from the People magazine. She's coming out with a new book. It's her second book that details her life. They didn't go into a lot of what she says because obviously they want you to get the book. But she is teasing that she does talk about this relationship that she went through that quickly turned publicly toxic, I would say, because we don't know how long it was allegedly bad in the private, and she goes into it.
I love Keke Palmer, like, absolutely an incredible woman. I feel like she's so well-spoken. She's very much a person who, if she goes through struggles that are hard for people to talk about, she's very open about it, and she creates a community around that struggle. So I think that she's a phenomenal person. I'm always happy to see her in positive things. I'm glad that she's, it's hard to speak out, but what she's saying could help a person. So I think that, love you, Keke, love you, girl.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would. It's like her second autobiography, she said.
Which I'm like, did you release one when like you're younger, like as a kid? Yeah, which I'm like, that's why it's like, you release autobiographies when you're older.
Yeah.
Detailing your life, but
you have to write a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are our quick headlines. I don't think I missed any.
Gabriel.
Oh yes, that one. So I don't know his name. The actor that plays Gabriel in Emily in Paris has actually told a French magazine that he might not be returning to the new season if he doesn't feel that his character is evolving or whatever it may be. He says that it takes about like 5 months to film, and that's a lot of time that he's there if he is not being like satisfied internally. First of all, 5 months, nothing. Second of all, you're getting paid to live it. I don't know.
It's like, but his character was literally like destroyed. Like,
I haven't watched it. Because
did you see this new season?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, his character was just like.
I did see a TikTok where they kind of say something, where he himself says that he himself is very confused with his character because I think a new love interest comes in for him, and he said that when they shot that scene where she like reaches for his hand, he was kind of like what? And that the director or someone was like, no, you're supposed to be into it. He's like,
but I wouldn't. No, yeah, that's why it felt weird. Like it was kind of like a different Gabriel, which you're just like, oh, is he just kind of like changing? But even if he himself is like, yeah, this is something that I wouldn't do as a character.
Yeah, so that's why I think he's been kind of vocally unhappy about what's going on.
It's like, my character is better than this, and I agree.
Yeah.
But I think that they were going to continue to go down that path because now Emily has a new love interest.
Wah, wah, wah. But we'll see if he's back for the upcoming season.
Plus, they're going to be in Italy now, so he's probably going to be like, nah.
Yeah. You're like, I'm good. Let's now dive into our top stories, which we're starting off with some heartbreaking news if you were a fan of Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum are calling it quits after 3 years as a couple. Multiple sources confirmed to People that the Batman actress and the Magic Mike actor have called off their engagement. The two first became an item after working together on Kravitz's feature directorial debut, Blink Twice. Oh, I didn't know that. In which Tatum starred and got engaged a year ago. I didn't know they shot that movie before they were like together.
Neither did I, but I think I also knew that at the same time.
So rumor has it. So they're, a breakup came in earlier this week, and then questions surfaced about this new project that they had just recently announced working together. Apparently, they're moving forward with this project, so it makes me think it's like, so it's not.
I wonder if, well, they have, their teams haven't officially announced it, so I'm curious if he was extremely blindsided when it came out, because he had literally posted on his story about the like those little blurbs that they show, those articles, and it was just like that same day the whole news broke out.
That's just crazy.
A lot of people are just kind of like, is Channing Tatum the problem in all of this?
Yes.
Jenna Dewan, former Tatum, her fiance Steve, I always forget his name.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
The day that the news broke about Channing and Zoe, he posted on his Instagram stories, and he did not remove it. Just ha 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 ha, like probably like 7 lines of ha 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 ha, like that took up the whole screen. And everyone's like, wow, that's very immature. But people are kind of just like, well, he dragged out their divorce for a very long time. And then also the day that I guess Jenna, like the divorce was finalized, Jenna posted on her story that meme of Nicole Kidman after her divorce with Tom Cruise was settled, where she's like free and like she posted that. So everyone's like, maybe we just don't know how Channing Tatum is.
I don't think we do.
In real
I was
life.
looking up his age. He's 44. Zoe's 35. I mean,
Not a
both,
crazy.
yeah, both grown adults. So it is. I always thought it was a little weird. I feel like, okay, you tell me if I'm wrong, but when he started dating her, he like dressed like her. Like he shifted into that like Jason Momoa thing. So Jason Momoa is her stepdad.
Yeah.
So Jason Momoa, Zoe Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz, the mom,
Lisa Bonet.
they all have that vibe, like rocker, grungy, hippie, boho. And then he never had that vibe until...
He was very different. Yeah, no, he was very different. But that's like, when you get into a relationship, you absorb your partner's traits, but he just like was like,
I'm all in,
I'm a new man. But even then, I was telling you this, like, I never understood what they had in common. She's very much like, she watches French films on the weekend, goes to like, let's go look at paintings at the Louvre. And he's probably like, let's go watch Fast and Furious and chug some beer. I'm just, that's,
and let's go to like.
But like, I just feel like they're very different, which, no, yin and yang. I'm all down for the yin and yang. But I don't know, maybe it just got to the point where even like that picture he posted of them, do you remember that picture he posted? It was like a selfie and she was like asleep on his lap and he's like, oh, she works so hard. It was when the movie had come out. And I was, even in that picture, I'm like, I don't feel it. Like I don't,
genuine?
I don't see it. And so I guess we're no longer going to see it.
Yeah.
Because they're no longer together. But she was spotted.
It could also be like, who
without her
recently
engagement
told
ring.
us? Like there was rumors that they had broken up, and then Dakota Fanning.
No, she was spotted
John
without
Santor.
her engagement
Oh
ring.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, but then again, she was spotted on a film set, so who knows?
Well, some happy LOL moment with this news, okay? Gisele Bundchen is pregnant. The model, 44, and boyfriend Joaquin Valente, 37, are expecting their first baby together. Bundchen's third. A source close to her confirmed to People. Gisele and Joaquin are happy for this new chapter in their life, and they're looking forward to creating a peaceful and loving environment for the whole family, the source tells People. Bundchen has been dating the jiu-jitsu instructor since June of 2023. And let me tell you something. If someone can't give you what you want, someone else will. As you recall, Gisele has been married, or was married to Tom Brady for the longest time. This man was about to retired, spent some family time, and then went back into playing football. She quickly filed for divorce, and it's quite interesting that when the news came out that she was pregnant, Mr. Tom Brady posted a picture of a sunset with the song Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, and with
I didn't know what song he was.
With the quote, something, mirror, mirror, what is love? I'm a little iffy on the quote, but let me just tell you guys something. What were you expecting, Tommy? Come on, Tommy. Like, you were married to Gisele. Gisele. And
Bundchen.
you left that to go back into a field with men. And how long did that last for?
You have to go back to all those men, right?
Yeah, and guess what? Those men would have left their team for Gisele. And this jiu-jitsu instructor, he stepped up.
He did.
And he got her pregnant.
He like broke the door down, was like, I'm here.
And
I'm gonna have your baby.
And I feel like she's such a and we all know this, she's like a hippy dippy girl. So she wanted more kids. She loves being a mother. Like, it's just, she exudes that
I would
thing.
be extremely offended if somebody like spent time with me for like 4 months and was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back.
I'd rather go run and get concussions.
I'd be like, okay, bye.
Yeah. And you know what? Let this be a lesson learned for anyone out there.
Any men out there.
If you're dating Gisele Bundchen,
specifically only Gisele Bundchen.
Yeah,
don't fumble the bag. Because then a
did.
jiu-jitsu instructor will come in swinging.
But yeah, congrats to Gisele. A beautiful baby
Congrats,
probably
girl.
coming our way.
Absolutely. I need to see what this man looks like. I keep seeing like little fuzzy images of him. I'll look up a picture.
He looks like what you would think a jiu-jitsu instructor would look at.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so you know, our last top headline, we have sexiest. And then we have to go to Halloween costume.
Oh yeah.
A Sexiest Men Alive list. The polling. Let me start that over. People Magazine Sexiest Men Alive poll results are out. They have not announced who's on the cover yet, like the man, but they are coming out with who people voted for. And I have just a couple. I want to see, you know, Brenda's reaction.
Like the public voted, right?
The public voted. These were categories given to the public, and these are people who have sexiest handyman, Chip Gain.
Like why?
Gain, sorry. Sexiest long married star, Tim McGraw.
I could see it.
Sexiest first time dad, Robert Pattinson.
Yes. Edward.
Sexiest summer action star, Glenn Powell.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Sexiest talk show host, Mark Consuelos.
Yes. No brainer. Who was going to be Jimmy Fallon?
Sexiest dog dad, Max Greenfield, which I like him. He's funny.
Yes.
He's Schmidt on
Max
New Girl.
Greenfield. Yes.
Makes Brat look sexiest.
Troye Sivan? Oh.
Joe Jonas.
No,
that would have been a good
Troye
one.
Sivan.
Sexiest tattoos.
I don't agree with that one.
Sexiest tattoos, Jeremy Allen White.
That one has me blushing. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, this is the
Jeremy,
last one. There's a
if
long
you get tired
list.
of
what's your name? Robinson. Something Robinson.
Something.
This is the last one just because there's so many. Sexiest podcast host, the Kelsey brothers. Sexiest musician was Harry Styles.
Yes.
Who do you want on the cover?
But I'm like, are any of these people fair game for the cover?
I don't think so.
No? Then who?
Who's having like a moment
I
in
thought
the movie
Glenn
theater?
Glenn Powell would probably have been.
Who was big this summer? You know who was in there? I don't remember the category, but Jonathan Bailey.
Okay.
Anthony from Bridgerton.
Yeah.
He'll be in Wicked. Love that guy. I would have put him on the cover. I think he's such a rising star at the moment. He's just in everything.
Maybe Colin Farrell, because he's in The Penguin right now.
Oh. That would have been so like.
But that's, that's too early 2000s, Colin.
Yeah,
like,
that's
Colin
what
Farrell
I was
isn't
thinking.
really relevant.
I'm thinking like who's someone from
not Shawn Mendes,
House of
please.
Dragon? House of
Shawn
Dragon?
Mendes.
Matt Smith? No, I don't think he's too. This is very much like a popularity / publicity. So if you were just like,
I think I know.
Ooh.
It's probably going to be either Ryan Gosling or Hugh Jackman.
Okay, first of all, Hugh Jackman is. Ryan Reynolds.
Sorry, Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds.
It might be.
No.
It would be funny if it's both of them because they have that back and forth competition. It'd be super like, I think it'd be so smart for people to put both of them. It's like a competition.
I think I might have cracked it.
Yeah. Good thinking. Good thinking.
My powers were giving me the
Now,
answer.
I do want to go over celebrity Halloween costumes.
Yes.
As we said, it is Halloween night eve, depending on when you're watching it. Lots of stars came out with their costumes for the weekend. And I listed my top 3 that I like.
I'm going to go through the ones that I've sent you. But also, there's this new one.
Who is that? Oh. Who's the girl? That's super
Haley.
cute. I hate
Yeah.
that. Like, I hate how good that is.
Did you see these ones?
No. Oh, yes, I saw that one. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
So I'll let you go through your list. And
Okay,
I
only have 3 that I really, really liked, which was Halle Bailey as Jinx Halle Berry in Die Another Day. She was super cute in that because I think she does resemble Halle Berry. And
she looks great.
And then Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco dress up as Alice in Wonderland and the Mad Hatter.
Is Benny Blanco in that costume?
I think he has prosthetics.
Okay, that was scary.
Yeah.
Well, not like I'm scared. It was just like, you look like literally scary.
And then Shay Mitchell as Poison Ivy. She just looked good.
Okay.
I mean, the costume itself wasn't like, whoa. The other person, honorable mention, I do want to bring up Alex Earl as Cheshire the cat for her own Halloween party that she threw. Because you would have thought this girl, TikTok star, dating an NFL, not superstar, just NFL player, she could have just gone like the sexy cat way.
That's how you know you're secure in your relationship.
But she did a whole face like prosthetic that made her look really like you couldn't recognize her, unrecognizable, and it wasn't like that pretty.
No, I think she did TikTok where she was like, yeah, this isn't usually what I do, but I wanted to kind of like, since I'm hosting the party this year, I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I'm just like, I love it when people just go full out. Wow, I didn't see this one.
Kim Kardashian posted, who is that?
It's an albino alligator. Okay, girl. Sorry, guys. I'm like literally just like looking. They are actively posting.
Yes.
You know how they all do their little photo shoots of stuff.
So grab your phone and go with us. So Kim Kardashian just posted.
Oh, also
Northwest is Tyler the Creator.
I thought that was kind of cute.
Haley,
are they Josie and the
Haley
Pussycats?
Bieber and Kendall Jenner just came out with their
Simple Life.
Simple Life. Haley
little
is
duo.
Nicole and Kendall is Paris, which makes me think I'm pending Kylie.
Oh, let me show Kylie. Honestly, Kylie did great this year. I think she really killed it. She did Striptease, the cover. I just think that she knows how to model more than
What is it?
Barbarella. She just can model like so much better than Kendall can. Okay, so from the list of people that I've sent you so far, I really
bless you.
I've never sneezed on camera before.
Wow.
I've always wondered what that would be like. I'm sorry guys, this is probably really loud. I'm gonna say who I've liked so far, I mean, Janelle Monáe just put on like a suit, but I think like her doing E.T., like, get it, girl. Oh, I know. Amelia does something. How do you pronounce her last name? Amelia DeMaldenberg from Chicken Shop. She was Roz from Monsters, Inc.
Oh.
I'm like scary, good, but she looked like good, like not. She did the costume really well. I think Kylie's been kind of killing it with her little moments. Who else? Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I was not prepared for this one. I also think the Cheshire Cat was good. Nobody blew me away though. I still haven't even seen Heidi Klum, what she's gonna wear. I don't know if her party's
her
Thursday
party
night.
Happened? You know who usually does a party? Kendall Jenner, because her birthday is in November.
But it'll probably be this weekend.
You think so? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because she usually has a really good.
Sorry guys, I really did not. I mean, there's good ones, there's decent ones,
there
but
isn't
there's
that
nothing
good either.
crazy this year.
Like,
nobody. wowed me.
Nobody took her breath away.
Sorry, guys.
And then just to wrap up Dancing with the Stars, a recap.
But before we get into the recap, there's actually sub-headlines
Yes.
because it's, like we said, this season has been so, not messy, but kind of messy.
Let's start off with their first, kind of the fallout from when Gleb and Brooks Nader were eliminated. They have been going on a back and forth TikTok war about whether they were together or not. She started it by posting this video of someone being like, it's that, I don't even know who it is. Oh, it's what's it, from Top Gun, I think? I don't know whose voice it is. It's someone saying like, you're gonna do this, I'm gonna walk away, and you're gonna be okay. We need to be separated, something like that. And her caption is like, when someone's breaking up with you that you didn't even know you were together with. And that was kind of a dig at Gleb. And then Gleb responded by, was it the Drake lyric?
Yeah.
Saying like,
I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry.
And then she comes up with another one, which I don't even remember. They
Moving in with like when you let him move in or something like that. I guess they moved in together. I don't know.
The last one I saw, she's like, no, this is getting serious. Where she was like, cops were in her house checking surveillance. And then Ezra, which is one of the other dancers, he's like, I'm over this. Like,
they actually, E.T. did interviews with the cast after asking about Gleb and Brooks, and they're like, we honestly have no idea what's going on. We've even asked Gleb, and he just kind of like laughs it off and doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
We're all like freaking out, and we're all subscribed to like this drama.
The most recent drama was that Jen Tran got eliminated this episode, and I only bring this up because there is now a rumor that her and Sasha are dating because she did post a video where she said now our private rehearsals can start.
I love it.
Showing up to his house, where then Ezra comments, "This is the couple I should be shipping,"
which is crazy because when you think about it, like Jen wasn't supposed to be on Dancing with the Stars. She was flown out there after AFR. Sasha wasn't even supposed to be a pro. He's supposed to be a troupe. So it was just like two people that weren't meant to like be together. Came together, and like I hope it works out for them.
So too. I think
they're cute.
Yeah.
I think they could be a cute couple.
And there's
Speaking
just
of
other
couples.
So there's this rumor going around that Emma Slater and Alan Bernstein
or something
are
like that?
dating, which is like
Crazy because Emma and Sasha were married but then divorced. So then Alan is there too.
Alan used to date who?
No,
Alan used to date. We found this. You brought it up last time.
did he used to date somebody?
Yeah, that is married to someone now. Alan used to, we
know.
like figured it out just recently, and you're like,
I just remember last season there was speculation about him and Gabby.
yeah. Oh no, I don't
But
think
like
so.
no. And then the final little couple.
Derek Huff's wife. Derek Huff's wife used to date Alan.
Oh, really? Derek Huff's current wife?
Yes.
Used to date Alan?
Yes.
Really? I did not know. Actually, did we discuss that
Yes,
here?
I think you're the one who brought it.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. And then Riley, we already know, we find out who Riley Arnold is now dating. It's just a USC player, football player. Everyone was expecting it to be an actor or like
everyone thought it was
Steve
that
Irwin's
guy,
son or
Milo something.
Yeah.
He is the guy that made an appearance. Chandler's friend. He used to be on Dancing with the Stars a couple seasons ago. He was in the, like 2 weeks ago, the Halloween one.
But I feel like him and Chandler are dating.
You think so? Oh,
Remember when
maybe
she went to go hug him?
Maybe that's why she did that. Because there was rumors about him dating Riley.
okay.
But it was probably
I don't
because
know. It's
they saw
confusing.
Milo at the studio, and they probably assumed it was Riley because she started dating someone. But no, she's not just. She's dating this guy that plays football for USC, which is right around the corner.
But
there.
she's like, they're the same age. Like she's like 19. So
yeah. So it's
I
cute.
don't know. I'm
It's
telling you guys
cute.
like you're worried.
But about the actual, let's talk about the actual episode because I am pissed.
Love the Halloween episode.
Love the Halloween
yes,
episode.
Very...
It's also one of my favorite. But Carrie Ann, girl, I defend you in the streets. I think you bring, a lot of people criticize her, but I always say like she brings a different kind of dance, not ballroom dance. Like she's known. She is a dancer. I won't. But her scoring this week just enraged me. The fact that she was giving 10s to people like, okay, Yes, Dwight's was great. It wasn't a 10. Danny, a 10. No. And then she doesn't give a 10 to Chandler and to
Alana.
Yeah, and it was just like, maybe they weren't 10s. I really don't think they were 10s. Were they 9s?
I don't think any of them were 10s.
But the other people were definitely not 10s. And the fact that you're also, she was acting a little weird, right?
It was snowing in there.
You're like, it was just like, it was just so weird. Like
she was being, she even got on the table, guys, and Derek had to clutch his pearls. He was freaking out. Yeah, Carrie Ann, I'm just like, she was like, oh, it's because Alana and Chandler had the more technique things. But I'm like, literally, there was also the paso doble that requires technique too. Like, it was just so ridiculous. And Chandler was even like, please give me feedback. Like, I need it. Like, she didn't even give her any feedback. Like, what is she supposed to work on it?
And then that's it. And I'm like, what is she supposed to do?
It was terrible.
And I see something missing. I do agree with Carrie Ann that there is something missing, but she's also like the top student. So doesn't, like, why is everyone else getting 10s and she's not?
Absolutely.
If the standard is
But she
low.
did get a 10 from Derek and Bruno, which I don't think that they were planning on giving a 10, but I think because they saw Carrie Ann didn't. But that confuses me, actually. I've always been curious about this. Do they have to score prior to to critiquing?
So once it finishes, they have to punch in their number. So that's when we saw when Gene Simmons was there, he had punched in a 9. But when the palette came up, he's like, you know what, I'm going to give you 10. No, it has to be what you punch in. So they punch in their scores before. You have to make the graphic for Julianne. So
Got you.
So they don't know what
Okay, then I guess they just genuinely gave her a 10.
Bruno did say something funny. He's like, I usually like cats, like, which was kind of funny. But as I said, Jen Tran was the one who was eliminated, which I had called, which makes me think that next week it's either going to be Dwight or Steven.
It'll probably be Steven. I think Dwight has a lot of power with the fans.
You think so?
I think so.
I can't think of anyone else that.
Yeah, because at this point, I know, like, as far as top based on, like, skill, it's going to be Chandler, Joey, and
maybe Alona.
On skill, though? Maybe Danny.
Danny's not that. Oh, and we saw
He's not that good. No, we finally saw the man dance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, where's all the lifting, huh? But lifts are hard when you think
Yes, I'm
about
not saying he's not strong. I'm just saying he's not as technically.
Like, you can't really dance. I think I always loved Daniela's dances.
Oh, yeah. I think
she did great. I didn't think it was a 10, but I think they vastly improved a lot. I think he was able to actually do the whole dance throughout without any mistakes. So it was good to see him improve on that. But, like, Carrie Ann, the 10, like, girl, relax.
Relax.
It was Danny, and then Steven, he's doing all right. Like,
but he's
very, like, average. Alona.
I think for Steven, the best way is, like, he does the steps, he doesn't dance the steps.
Yeah. Alona is decent, too. She's not.
I think she's really popular, though.
Yeah, no, she has the popularity vote.
Yeah.
And there's no one else, right? That's it. And then Joey, but Joey's just, like, a great dancer.
Yeah, he's actually good.
I'm still very
Joey's
surprised
gonna
by
win.
it.
If we're just going off of talent,
also Chandler
and support, I think Joey.
True.
But
yeah, that's our recap of Dancing with the Stars. I don't know what the theme is. Oh, no, there's no episode next week because it's election, so if you still haven't went out to vote, you have today and Tuesday
to go vote.
Friday and Tuesday. So
absolutely. So go do that. We will be back next week, I believe so. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for checking in and watching this spooky episode. And if you look like Brenda, please send in your photos. We want to see if there's any lookalikes out there.
Just send to our Instagram.
Yeah.
Message. DM us. All right, guys.
Thanks for watching. Check out Pop Off the Clock on Instagram.